this game feeling like you had something to prove?
Yes. I mean, we wanted to focus on just attention to detail each and every.
Did you guys come into this game feeling like you had something to prove?
Yes. I mean, we wanted to focus on just attention to detail each and every day this week, you know, preparing for electric office. You know, Drew Brees is a Hall of Fame quarterback, and we had to execute every single play. So we focused on that, and we was able to do that tonight.
So talking about Brees, you hold this offense to 10 points. You frustrated him all night long. How did you guys do that and limit this offense?
It was a collective effort. You know, the one thing about our defense and what makes us elite is that we run to the ball like no other team. So we showed that, you know, put that on display tonight, and it was a great victory.
Quietly, this defense is playing better and better. You now have won 4 in a row. What is brewing right now with the Cowboys?
Man, we love one another. You know, we're a tribe. We're a unit. And we play together. We feed off of each other. The ebbs and flows of the game, it's all about perseverance. So we have a clear-eyed view.
All right, good win. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Back to you.
Troy, I know it caught your attention early when Smith made this stop on 3rd down.
Well, I thought Jalen Smith played great throughout the day, and I also thought that Leighton Vander Esch did. But this right here, generally, Kamara is going to score on that play. There's not many linebackers in this league that can run the way that Jalen Smith can and make a play like that against a player like Kamara. So that was a huge play in this ball game.
And think about where he came from. I mean, he was drafted in the 2nd round in 2016, didn't play, had nerve damage in his knee, had torn ligaments in his left knee, including his ACL in the Fiesta Bowl. And man, has he come on, played with a brace on that knee last year, not playing with a brace right now, and just flying all over the place. Dak Prescott and the offense happy. They had a big first half. How about that guy? Calm him down, Aikman. Back after this.
As a pro athlete, the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is my competitive edge. It senses our movements and automatically adjusts to keep us both effortlessly comfortable. So I'm at my best for this team and the home team. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep from $9.99.
This Sunday, the action continues as we start your morning with tons of entertainment, including an exclusive sit-down with Patriots head coach Bill Belichick and 2 of the Rams' many playmakers. Join us as we take you up to a great day of games. It all starts at 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on Fox.
Well, we welcome you back to the Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show as the home crowd left happy moments ago in the victorious locker room. Here's head coach Jason Garrett.
We said this thing was going to be about our physical toughness. Okay, there's no question in my mind. We demonstrated that tonight for 60 minutes in all 3 phases of our football team. We said this thing was going to be about our mental toughness, play in, play out. 46 guys, 53 guys, 63 guys, 25 coaches for 60 minutes. Play through the success.
Well, they did just that as we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth. A home underdog by 7 points to this high-flying Saints team and offense, and they played great. We can look ahead, though, to Sunday's game. We're not finished for the week as our crew will travel to Foxborough. And if there was opportunity for the Cowboys here tonight from the NFC, there's opportunity for the Vikings. But, man, are they going to have their hands full with the New England Patriots?
Yeah, they're always tough, as we know, and they're especially tough when you're going to Gillette Stadium, a place where they just don't simply lose very often with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. And I'm looking forward to it. I said it earlier in our ball game. I think what Kirk Cousins has done, he's played exceptionally well, and he's had to carry a lot of the load, probably a lot more than what they would like. They got Dalvin Cook now. He's seemingly healthy as he's been, and he can do a lot of different things. So they'll give him a run. That defense is clearly very, very good, but it will be a tight fit for sure there in New England.
Can't wait for it. That is late on Sunday, and a good day of football for you here on Fox in Week 13. Well, that's it as we say good night. And we thank you for watching the Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show. Coming up next, the late local news. See ya.
the U.S. Army postgame show.
Whoa, how about them Cowboys? 13-10 win over the Saints, and there's Jordan Lewis's first career interception there, and it came at the perfect time for the Cowboys for them to seal the win. What, you have a problem there, Reggie?
That was a catch.
We'll get into it.
It was incomplete.
It has been such a game for these Dallas Cowboys here at home. I'm Colleen Wolfe alongside Reggie Bush, Steve Smith Sr., and the man on the end covering his face with the star because he's sweating so much from running around this entire field. Michael Irvin, pick up your mic. Tell us how you feel.
Oh, my God. Listen, y'all heard it. I told you, we be careful this moment. And get this. We talked about this at the beginning of the pregame show. I said Amari Cooper has moved them above the division. And the question was tonight, are they able to compete in the top of the conference? And I'm going to tell you something. The answer was yes, they are. And it's a future so bright, I have to wear my shades or it will blind me. All of these young guys are under 24, and they are rolling. Who that said they're going to beat them Saints? We them Cowboys. We said it, and we did it.
Okay, wait, let me just point out two things, all right? Well, you got all these Cowboys fans fooled up here. Two things. Let me point out two things. The last time we lost like this to the Cowboys, we went on to win the Super Bowl. Second thing I want to point out, you picked against the Cowboys today.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Explain yourself.
You might got these people fooled, but you didn't even believe in the Cowboys.
You can't rob my glory with that story.
You didn't even believe in the Cowboys.
You can't rob my glory with that story. That has nothing to do with the price of tomatoes here tonight.
Uh-oh.
The Cowboys did what they had to do.
Herb's glasses are fogging up.
We the boys.
You know what that means.
What was that talk at when it was time to pick the game, though?
Come on.
When we had to pick a winner before the game, where was that energy?
Tell me what you got to say tonight.
Hey, who we having on
Hold
stage?
on a second.
Who we having on stage? I'm tired of these two morons.
Steve, Steve, let's hear your thoughts about this game.
Well, here's the thing that was very...
Oh!
We need to get him some medicine.
It's all right. Just give him a minute. He'll get it all out.
You okay?
I'm so tired. I don't know what to do.
Listen, I'm telling you, if you faint,
like a baby tonight.
hey, if you faint, we rock paper scissors because I'm not reviving you.
You're not gonna resuscitate me.
Hell no, I'm not resuscitating you. I'm gonna step right on over you too.
Oh, my voice.
Come to guys though. We got.
Watch out because Ezekiel Elliott, and Leighton Van Der Esch are walking up to the set right now. Irv, I hope he's gonna be okay. Come back in a minute here to see if he is. And of course, after the post-game show, we have Total Access coming up, and Patrick Mahomes, an interview with him coming off that bye week. Don't forget about those Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. He's talking about breaking some records, and then they're also going to cover the favorite in the NFC East. I think I have a pretty good idea of who they're going to pick here, but hey, maybe it's not going to be the Cowboys. Stick around, we'll be right back.
You are watching the U.S. Army post-game show. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
We got the play of the game here presented by U.S. Army, and it is from Jordan Lewis. There you see Drew Brees going for Alvin Kamara, and Jordan Lewis just swoops in there for his first career interception, and that pretty much sealed things up for the Cowboys.
It was incomplete.
Oh, come on, get out of here with that. What an incredible defensive effort this was here from the Cowboys. The offense is rolling as well. 4 straight wins in the 13-10 win over the Saints. And of course, we have 2 of the stars here from the game, one from both sides of the ball, Ezekiel Elliott and Leighton Van Der Esch. Guys, great game. Leighton, I'm going to start with you because coming into this game, all we talked about on the pregame show, all everybody has been talking about is Drew Brees and this offense, how much they've been rolling, the firepower that they have, how many different ways they can attack you. What was your game plan coming in for the defense just to slow him down?
Well, I would say just making them play, making them earn everything that they got. Taking things one play at a time, not getting too far ahead of ourselves, just focusing it up in the play call that we had out there, playing together as a team, running the ball every single time, just being relentless every single snap.
Yeah, guys, listen, we talked a lot about this game. And coming into this game, very few people gave you guys an opportunity to win. Zeke, I want to start with you. Tell me, what was the talk amongst the team headed into this game tonight? I mean, same thing these past 3 weeks, you know. Backs against the wall. We got to go out there and win this ball game, find a will, find a way. We knew we had the talent. Just not all season we've been playing up to how we can play. These past 4 games, we came out, we executed, we've played hard, and we've showed what type of team we are.
Now, Van Der Esch, you've obviously have filled in a spot with Sean Lee in his absence of having his hamstring. What does it mean to you to be able to get more and more comfortable, but yet also understand that there's a veteran that, you know, he expects his job to get it back, but you expect to play as well? How are you handling and deciphering through that in the locker room?
I'm just thankful to have him. I mean, to have a guy like that to coach you up if he's injured, if he's not playing on the field, and even when he is on the field playing with him, I mean, you couldn't get it better. I couldn't be more blessed to have a guy like him to play with, to lead that linebacker room. You know he's going to be there getting you right every single step of the way. And I mean, I got to give so much credit to him and how much he's helped me develop on and off the field.
I got a question. This question is for Zeke. Having Amari Cooper on this offense, bringing him in halfway through the season, how much of that helps the offense, but also motivates you guys when you see the type of plays he was making last week, when you guys with the long touchdown passes?
You've seen what type of player he is. You've seen how much he helped. You guys saw today what he can do after he catches the ball. His speed is amazing. I mean, he catches the ball every time he gets the ball in his hands. He can score it. And you saw that 2 weeks ago. But I mean, I think it just opens up the offense. I think it makes them not be able to hone in so much on that run game and have to, worry about that pass game.
And then how much of that energizes the defense as well when you see Amari Cooper out there making plays the way he's done?
I mean, it's momentum all the way around. We feed off that as a defense. I mean, we love flying around on the field, and when the offense is making plays, our job is to go get them the ball right back again. We take that mentality every time we go out there on the field, just flying around, making plays, having fun with each other, just loving playing football.
And not only did you guys beat the Saints, but now you're obviously still on top of the NFC East. But our Cynthia Freeland, she crunches all of our numbers here at NFL Network. She says that you guys have a 66% chance of winning the NFC East. But just from the fact that what you guys did out here today, what message does that send the rest of the division, the rest of the conference for you guys?
I think it shows them what type of team we are. When we got in the locker room, I told the team, I said, we went out here, we got this win. It definitely was a big win, but this was not good enough. I told the office, I said, we had our foot on their throat, and we didn't step down, we didn't smash, we didn't finish them. And I told them, I was like, we got to be way better than this if we want to take this team deep in the playoffs and have a chance of raising up that Super Bowl trophy. So, we got a lot of work to do, and there's a lot of football left, but we just got to make sure that, we keep building on the foundation we've laid.
Zeke, we sit here as analysts and we watch the game, we watch the film, but we get an opportunity, unique opportunity right here, right now. You guys played a great game. Who are the 2018 Cowboys?
We're a physical team, and we run and we hit. Point blank period. We run and we hit, and we're physical. We come out, we play smash mouth football, and we run and we hit. Okay.
You just mentioned something, and this whole moment reminds me of our 91 team, where a lot of people thought we were too young to challenge for the Super Bowl. The nucleus of this team is very young. You, Lane, you, Zeke, Mari Cooper, Dak Prescott. It's a very young football team.
Jalen Smith.
Yeah, Jalen Smith.
Yep.
How much do you guys really believe that this year is a possible Super Bowl year for you?
You have to think that every year in this league, and that's a long way away. But we got to keep working towards that. We just got to make sure though that we focus on finishing out this regular season and get into that playoffs, and then hopefully keep building on this momentum.
Tell us about the defense and their ability to stop offenses to get to that Super Bowl. You stopped one of the best offenses here tonight. But you still got the Rams and all of those teams in this conference that you have to go to.
Yeah, it's just being resilient every single game, like I said, just taking one snap at a time. We're going to put stuff in. We're going to have a good game plan every single week to go out there and get it. But it's that mentality that we have as a defense to just run and hit and make plays. Be around the ball no matter what. We're going to make mistakes, but they got to be aggressive mistakes. And we take pride in being around the ball, all 11 guys.
Now, you're a rookie, so you're young. But, Zeke, how these rabid
fans are, Cowboy Nation, they're fans. We got some film I want you to look at. Describe this #1 fan you have right here. Describe it. Look at him. I think he's celebrating, but I'm not sure. He may be spazzing him out. I can't really tell what it is.
You have no idea how much he was profusely sweating by the time he got over to us.
Right. I was breaking their hands. They were like, hey, wait a minute, Michael.
Ray Lewis hard Brown right now.
That's that smash mouth
right there.
That's that smash mouth you were talking about?
Oh, yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, Leighton, I have a question for you, man. And one of your teammates, DeMarcus Lawrence, was in the media for a little bit of trash talk. How much of that motivates you guys versus it putting your backs against the wall, like you guys said, and putting you in a spot to where now the rest of the team has to go and answer for DeMarcus Lawrence?
Yeah, I mean, it's keeping that mentality, not worrying about what people say, knowing that we're gonna go out there and we're gonna do our job. Each individually, all 11 guys on the field, being confident in ourselves. Like I said, we're a young unit. We love running around the field, playing football, and just making plays. So just being confident in ourselves, in our preparation, that we're going to go out there and do our job every single play.
Well, the turnaround, it continues right now tonight. And what we saw on the field, awesome job by you guys. This was a great win for the Cowboys. The first time since 2010 that the Saints were held to 10 or fewer points. That's pretty impressive for this defense.
I like to take the opportunity.
You ain't got to keep bringing that up, Colin.
I'm just saying, Reggie, that was for you.
I like to take the opportunity.
Take this opportunity.
I didn't give you guys a chance.
That's right.
And I did, you look at
There's a couple people up here that didn't give them a chance.
You look at New Orleans, you see what they did, and I want to take my hats off to you, but also eat my humble pie and say, you guys played a hell of a job, a hell of a game, and you did a good job. And you guys are the future of the Cowboys. Yeah. And I look forward to watching you many years.
Smitty, I got to second that. I was one of those two. I didn't give you all a chance, but man, y'all played a hell of a game today, bro.
Just so you know, Irv picked the Saints too.
The last 4 weeks. The last 4 weeks I picked against them, and they won every week.
But he said it
that
was
ain't got
reverse
nothing
psychology.
to do with the price of tomato. I've been playing this the whole while. All I want to say, dude, is make sure you guys continue to have accountability, offense and defense, every snap, every series, and you'll get to where you want to get in the end. They didn't expect the Cowboys to be on the set after the game.
I know I said that. Didn't I say that?
Got tonight. That's what we got.
I think I said that, didn't I?
I appreciate that.
4 straight wins for these Cowboys. Irv's just going to keep talking about you guys until we come back from break, through the break and everything. You guys have the Eagles up next here in Dallas. Good luck. Great win tonight. So awesome. 13-10 over those Saints. We'll be back with more right after this.
Way to go, ladies.
Get ready for kickoff Sunday at 9 a.m. with NFL Game Day Morning. As the Chargers prepare for Pittsburgh, Kurt Warner goes one-on-one with Phillip Rivers. And Kirk Cousins outdueled Aaron Rodgers last week. Now he heads to Foxborough to face Tom Brady. Our guys explain how he can knock off another legend. Plus, despite devastation all around them, the Rams somehow stayed focused on football and beat the Chiefs in the game of the year.
We were happy to be in front of our fans in a time that they kind of needed us and we needed them.
The amazing story of how the organization rallied and inspired their community. It all starts Sunday at 7 a.m. with Good Morning Football Weekend, followed by NFL Game Day Morning at 9.
Coming up after the post-game show here on NFL Network, we have Patrick Mahomes is coming by Total Access. He's going to talk about a range of different things, including the Raiders game, the longest pass he's ever thrown. I'm sure they will throw in something about catch-up as well. It's not an interview without it. Also, if you guys missed it at halftime tonight's game, we had Gil Brandt go into the Ring of Honor here at AT&T Stadium. There you see his name up there with so many other Cowboys greats. Congratulations to him. What a moment here for Gil and the entire Cowboys family. But really this game, what a moment for them in their season. You have Cam Jordan with the sack fumble on Drew Brees. That gives the ball back to his quarterback. Gives him another chance. Oh, get out of here with that. Gives Brees and the Saints another shot at coming back in this game, but it just was not to be. On 2nd and 5 here, Brees, he's going for Kamara, and no! Jordan Lewis gets the pick there. His first career interception. Pick. I know, that comes at a nice time.
Game winner.
Absolutely. So that is the game there. 13-10. The Cowboys have won 4 straight, breaking breaking the Saints' 10-game losing streak, snapping it. What a game for them today here in Arlington. So let's take a look at the standings now. Jerry Jones, he's clapping. He knows that the Cowboys are still atop the NFC East there. And you can see not a lot of wiggle room here between these teams. And that number 1 seed, of course, now goes to the Rams. And the Saints, they fall behind. This is going to be such an interesting stretch to watch what happens in the NFC. Of course, I'm sure the Rams were very excited about this game tonight as they're watching.
Hey, Carolina was excited too.
Yes.
This is when football gets good, man. When you get to December, when these games start to matter most, these are when the games get really good. There's so many games this weekend that are going to have ramifications for down the road, for the playoff spots, for number 1 seed, all those things, man. So all these games have been great.
Man, don't go to this weekend yet.
Irv, how you feeling down there?
Let's come back to this Thursday night game right here and talk about what happened here tonight for an offense that has been playing in another stratosphere. Yeah. We keep talking about it all year. We don't. Who's the best defense right now in the NFL? And the Dallas Cowboys showed right here that they want to throw their hat in the ring for being the best defense. Steve, you talked about how much exaltation they give the offensive players. But right here tonight, this was about defensive football, and they showed up and won this football game.
100% right.
You're absolutely right. And with that pressure and how great this defense played, they stopped the Saints because they slowed down and got Drew Brees off his spot. Right. He made him uncomfortable. Let's go to the table you just see. Drew Brees is never is moving around with this dancing feet. He's usually pretty stationary, moving up in the pocket a little bit. He was he got off his timing. He's picking up the fumbles. This last play though to Lewis, that was an option route. It was their option route that they go to as their bread and butter. Let's get this game started. We have to go 70, 60 yards down the field. Let's get this going. Let's give it to our guy Kamara. And what does he happen? Because he was getting pressure all day, he anticipated that Kamara would win, but he didn't. And he threw the ball early, and it was a mistake, a key mistake, and a game-sealing first interception of the young man's career. No better way to do it, and this defense is playing outstanding. Exactly how, when you guys won your Super Bowl back in the 80s and 90s, you talk about the offense, but you also had great defensive players that made you guys, when you guys didn't have a good night, you knew the defense had your back. That's why football is played in 3 phases: offense, special teams, and defense.
This is an offense that came into the game, the Saints, averaging 37 points per game, and they were held to 10 points tonight. Even that first half with these two teams. Oh my gosh, Drew Brees had 39 passing yards in the first half. You look at the plays that they ran. It's just the discrepancy between the time of possession and the plays ran was unbelievable. This defense, this Dallas defense, put together such an incredible effort tonight.
I thought that in order for the Cowboys to have a shot to win this game, they would have to win the time of possession battle, because before this game, the Saints were leading the NFL with time of possession. The Cowboys defense did a tremendous job at getting pressure on Drew, stopping the run game, and silencing the passing game, which we have not seen defenses do to the Saints this year. They have been able to go to the line and dictate the tempo of the game, dictate what they wanted to do at any given time, and you got to give your hats off to the Cowboys, man. They played a tremendous football game.
37-23 time of possession going to the Dallas Cowboys. That's 23 minutes. That's all you gave Drew, and when you did give him that time, you were all over him. It's just a fantastic job.
Yeah, and
fantastic job.
And Zeke touched the ball. He was about around 25 times. Right. And Dak was under 30 attempts. It's the perfect recipe for them to win football games.
And they kept feeding Zeke, even though the first half, we talked about it.
He had 18 touches in the first half.
For 50 yards only, but, but they kept giving him the ball and allowed him to keep eating that clock, which was big.
So now for the Saints going forward, home field advantage for them is so important, and now that's sort of up in the air. How important is it, and how concerned should they be now that they've faltered a little bit? I mean, it's one game, but still.
Yeah, but that's a huge advantage playing in the dome. And I talked about it in the pregame show, what made this game so big for the Saints. And we heard the people talking about how much fun they have on Monday and Tuesday. And I said, you don't search yourself in defeat. That's what in victory, you just have fun. And they've been having fun. Now, they'll go back this week, and they'll get to searching themselves again to figure out what happen out here tonight, and they'll come back a better team.
I think one of the things we're glancing over is we're talking about New Orleans, what their offense can do, what they can't do. But one of the things we have to be very important to understand is this is a very good, young Cowboys team, but this defense is doing a lot of different things. Ron Marinelli is running this defense, but he's also switching things up. New Orleans expected a certain type of defense, and they came in and they did the total opposite. They were able to rush. They were able to get pressure on there, but they were also able to keep their eyes on the luggage in the secondary, come up and make some big plays, jam those guys, throw them off the routes, and make them look extremely uncomfortable. I can tell you this, whether you play at home or you play on the road, if you cannot step it up and play, because I said it earlier, in November and December is great, but your legend is built in January and February, and if you can't do that, you won't go anywhere. Super Bowl trophy.
How far will they go?
How far do the Cowboys go? If they continue to play lights out right now, and the NFC will no longer be the homecoming division, they will be the home holding trophy of the National Football League, because this defense is not playing. If you can go into the playoffs playing like this, kicking ass and taking names, you're going to scare a lot of people. And they were banging people all day and all night.
Wherever the play was, that's where it stopped. You didn't see much run after.
And I hate defenses when they play this well.
You didn't see much rack when and Kamara and these guys, they're so great at breaking tackles. They didn't get a chance to do that tonight. The Cowboys tackled great tonight.
In 2009, we lost. When we were 13-0, we lost to the Cowboys. We had to go search ourselves. We went on a 3-game losing streak going into the playoffs with a #1 seed. We ended up going to the Super Bowl. But they're going to have to check themselves, though.
Yes or no, can the Cowboys win the Super Bowl?
I said they can.
I tried to get him. Not going to work. That is fine. Thank you, guys.
Have hopes.
Let's see. There we go. Perfect. The Saints tonight, wow, did they kill themselves with penalties, too, on that side of the ball. They got to clean up a lot. They have a lot of work to do. Don't go anywhere, guys. We have more coming up on Total Access. You'll hear from Dak Prescott, Drew Brees, Sean Payton, the whole crew, everybody involved in tonight's game. And, of course, Patrick Mahomes coming up as well. Don't go anywhere, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching the U.S. Army post-game show. Do you have what it takes? Find out at GoArmy.com/warriors.